What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ozzy. Today we got Cameron Cheek. He's got his Bujins. Before we get into that, I'd like to thank my boys over at Yugioh for hooking me up with this dope mat. It's the team mat. We got Team 606 right here. Everybody in the team got one. I got Slugger and Ace on mine. Somebody got Scout and Monolith. They look pretty good. I'd highly recommend it if you want to make you a custom mat. Anyway, let's get to this. Let's go, Cheek.
Alright, well, this is Bujin. It's kind of a dead archetype, but I think it still can be pretty good. It's not as good as it once was, but
Did you Monster Reborn it, Cheek?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, but anyway, start off 3 Bujin Yamato. You have to play this card. This card gets everything going. It has to be at 3. What it does, add a card, add a Bujin monster from deck to hand, and then discard one. It really gets everything going. You have to see this card in order to win, basically.
You can get those hand traps.
Yep.
Hand traps, blah, blah.
Next, we run 2 Mikazuchi. This guy's alright. He's 1900, and when a Bujin is destroyed by a battle card effect, you can special summon him. So, yeah, he keeps your field presence, kind of, and he's 19. It's not too bad, so that's Mikazuchi. Next, we got Bujin Harume. Now, a major flaw of this card, you can't normal summon him. You have to special summon him by banishing a Bujin. But that's not really a problem, because you're always going to have one in grave. And he just really helps you kind of swarm. You can normal summon another one, special him. He's pretty useful in some cases. Then next, we got the guy that Ozzy hates. Bujingi Crane.
Frack that card.
During damage calculation on either player's turn, discard and doubles your Bujin's original attack. So even if he had lost attack, it still goes by his original attack. Very, very good. Essential. Okay, next I run 2 Hair.
Yep.
Hair, you don't really want to normal summon him. You kind of want him in the graveyard, because you can banish him from the graveyard, target a Beast Warrior type Bujin, and it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects once during that turn, so it's useful. It's also 1700, so not bad to summon if you have to. Then also we got Bujingi Turtle. It's kind of like Hair. If he's in the graveyard, you can banish him. And if there's a card effect that targets the Bujin, you can negate that effect. Even like a Fiendish Chain, it's permanently negated. That's very, very good.
It permanently negates it?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So then we got some more hand traps. Honest, just because more hand traps are good.
Yep.
Okay, and that's it for the monsters. Not a whole lot. It's kind of less than most people running Bujin, but I like how it runs. Next for the spells, we got 3 Tinky.
Uh-oh. It's your boy Tinky.
Staples. Search that Yamato, Harume, Mikazuchi. Just need it. And next we got 3 Pot of Duality. This card is very good in this deck, because you don't have to special summon in the least bit. And also, it helps get your combo pieces and deck thin. Just very, very good. Okay, next we got a very good card in this deck again. Kaiser Coliseum. Well, I control this card. You can't control more monsters than me, so if I have this and a Yamato down, you're pretty much fracked.
Especially with that crane in hand.
Okay, next we got Bujin Carnation. Not 100%.
Card sucks.
I'm not 100% fan of this card, but it does help you get out of situations and win games. Because if your opponent controls a monster and you don't, you can activate that, get one from a bandage zone and graveyard, special summon, go into XYZs. It's just instant XYZ. Very, very good. Okay.
Instant brick.
And then next, we got some stapled spells. We got Rigeki, Mystical Space Typhoon, 2 of them, because there's a lot of floodgates that hurt this deck, kind of, so it's good to have these. Okay, next is traps. I'm running a decent trap count in this deck. 2 Mirror Force, just because
You gotta run it in this.
Yeah. After run, it's just a very, very good card.
You gotta run it in this meta. Or in the format.
Same with this card. Fiendish Chain, just effect negation's just so strong in this format. And then Dimensional Prison, 2 of them, because I actually love this card.
I think this is the best trap card.
Banishing is always a good thing against about any deck, just to be honest.
That hurts Cleese a whole lot.
Cleese, Shadows, stuff like that, they can get their effects off. It's very, very good. And then Bottomless, again, Banishing, it's pretty good.
Hurts Cleese again.
Yeah.
You won recently with that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Playing Cleese.
Ring of Destruction, because that's a great card. I'm glad this card came back.
The Rod is always good.
Then we got Torrential, because I can survive Torrentials with my deck. Man, my opponent can't, so why not play it? Then we got Solemn, just because it's solemn, it's very good. And then you got Vanities, just shuts people down.
It's gonna get bad.
I don't know about that. Okay, and then we got the extra deck. You run 2 Bujin Susanoo.
Oh, watch my French.
You can detach, add a Bujin hand, or send it to grave, and you can also attack on monsters with it, so it's very useful. Yang Zings, this card destroys. Okay, next we got Bujin Kagetsushi. This card is good when it's summoned. Mill 5, gains 100 for every Bujin. Also helps you get your hares and turtles in grave, and you can avoid destruction when you detach. You can do it more than once per turn. It's very, very good. Then you got Tsukiyomi. I don't go into this much. It's just like if you need some draws, that's a good thing to go into. It's about the only use for it. Okay, and then we got Excite All Night, just because clearing boards is a very good thing.
The toolbox.
And then you got Castell, because Castell. Honor Arc, basically same thing as Castell.
The Shark.
Tiger King, just because, well, wrong way. Tiger King, just because Tinky, basically.
Yeah. You use this effect, like the negate effects, a lot.
Yeah, I do when I need to. Dark Rebellion, the Ghost Rare.
Oh, look at it.
Just a good beater. Diamond Dire. I like this card. You can use it with Bujin Carnation, because Bujin Carnation has to be a Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast. You can use that in Castell, and it just helps you get rid of problems. And Arachna's Hero, Rex, a lot of decks.
Auto Rogue.
Fire Fist is real bad against that. UAs.
Screw you.
And Abyss Dweller. That Rex Shadows Burning Abyss, they just quit when I see this card. And then you got Heartland Draco, just for the game push.
I think Harlan Draco should be ran in any deck that has Tinky or anything like that.
Cowboy.
For game.
Yep.
Blah. Alright, that'll do it,
that's
folks. Don't forget to subscribe. See ya.